All right, my name's Matthew Williams, and I'm going to do a demonstration of my Rails app web application called DigitalMe, which is a numerology chart calculator slash collector, because you can collect a collection of charts. But it's going to basically give you all of the information about numerology and the most important numerological numbers in detail. First, from a generic standpoint, um, and sort of explaining how to calculate it and everything. So is some, depth to the website, where it's not just doing one thing. You can sort of come to it as a resource for multiple things. So if I can get my little screen out the way, I'll start by maybe signing up. And I do have a way for the application to know if there's a user already taken, and it will throw an error that the user can see and will be aware of. And we do have the ability to sign in with GitHub. So I'm going to go on and do that right now. And so now I'm signed up with my username from GitHub. And this is my new account for Digital Me, where I can now go see all charts that I've ever made, search for a chart by name, and delete charts and get a little view, a mini view of the chart itself. I'm gonna delete this chart and make a new one. Now, if I try to create a chart with nothing in there, it will be able to tell me, it'll give me that error message as well. But I'm gonna go in and enter some data. Also, just as you can see, it has multiple different validations that it does run. So it's not just if it's blank, but if it has numbers where a letter should be, and if it has letters where numbers should be. And so I'm gonna put in my info here. We're gonna take a look at my chart. So here's my chart, and it gives me a miniature version of it, um, with like the basic information. But then you can click on to each chart and see a more in-depth version or description of that number. Um, and that's going to sort of be where the relationships or the associations between the objects is coming from, because a user, which is me, Love Cosma, has many charts, which is these charts that are here. And the charts have a birthday, a life path, and one of each of these things. So each of these things has many users. So when I uh, go and adapt more or add more to this code later on, I want users to be able to see other users with the same birthday and things of that nature. But for now, I just have the scope method that allows me to search. But yes, in the future, I would like to maybe go and have it to where when I look at a birthday number 4, other users with birthday number 4, and even as far as things like what are the things that users with a birthday number 4, what do they like, similar interest and things like that. So it has the capability to evolve and become something better. But this is my first attempt at making a Rails application, and it actually went pretty smoothly. I'll probably do my blog post about error messages, because that was the only part that really posed like even somewhat of an issue, but I figured it out. And it was really fun.